Click on the screen.
Good afternoon, everyone. The last house flipper I did, I had the mic off. I didn't realize it. So a lot of what I had tried to talk about, you guys didn't even know, or couldn't hear rather. So when I log back into our home, I will go over some of what we've done. So remember, this is what it looked like. And anytime you log into the game, it always gives you your before, and you can always admire your after. And you can turn off that noise. So let me go back here. We're going to go to settings, sound. I am going to disable sound. Okay. So get back and continue. Okay, so the last time we were here, what I did is I looked at the front of this house and I said, gee, that is really boring. It's flat. There's no texture. There's no definition. So I decided to look at some of the panels and the ceramic tiles to see what we could do to spiff it up a little bit. And so this is our outcome. And of course, there's still a lot to be done out here. And we can probably go ahead and put either some of our cedar on here or some of the rock. Those are touches we'll come back and do later. Also, something I realized as I was watching the videos, for people that may just be tuning in, maybe we should give them a tour of everything that we've already accomplished. So, when we started this house, it had a lot of rooms and it just didn't seem real, you know? So, let's bust it out and make it an open floor concept, and that's what we did. It is a small one bedroom home, so if you were in the real world, this is probably less than, I would say maybe, if we're lucky, maybe 1,100 square feet. So there's really not a lot of room for some of the bigger things like dining tables and whatnot. You might could set one right out here, but then you're crowding yourself. So I also spoke about the artwork in the first couple of series and how to get that. We can go back over that again. What you do is start your file on your desktop, go to Google or whatever your search is, search for art that you like, download it, put it in that file. And once you've put it in that file on your desktop, we'll sit here and pretend we're going to put something else in here. So once you've done that, you go to your camera, you go right down here, you click on this, and this is going to open up artwork that I've taken of other homes, photos, because you can photo the stuff if you like what you're doing. This is art that I have gotten out of my file and I've saved to the game itself. So you can hold quite a bit of art here once you use it, or if you're not doing a house and you just want to load up your art, you could do that. But you need to make sure you've got a good computer, one that's really fast, or putting too much art in there can slow it down. So here we go. We're going to go to my desktop and there's my art file. So you now open it up and you see, well, I don't like any of the things I've already got saved to the game, so let's try something new. Let's see if I have something that maybe isn't. I like that mermaid. I love mermaids. And sure enough, she wasn't already saved to the game. So once you choose this, you can make it as big as you want. You can make it as little as you want. So we're going to make her small, and just for grins, let's see, where can we put her? Let's go check the bathroom back out. There might be a place in there for her. After all, mermaids belong in the sea. Okay, so we'll leave her there. She really doesn't go with the motif, but anyway, you can see how we did that. We made this space a laundry room. That just seemed like that would be the way that it would normally happen. However, this would have also been a good spot for a sauna if you'd wanted to have done that. Oh, I put a glass door here. Oh, let's close it. We can't walk into it. Okay. And open it up. So the garage, I just left it kind of humdrum. I have been known to take these and just make them into a man space. I think that's kind of fun to do. Okay, so I pulled out the lawnmower in the last series, and that joker can be a little tricky when you're using it. Let me show you. So once it turns green, okay, hold the lever out. This is always something I have to play with because I never can get it right. So, oops, I'm not cutting. So let's do this. Uh-oh, I was cutting and then oh darn. Okay, space and go. So we're cutting. Hold your space bar down to get it to cut. You can use your arrow keys to turn it around and go the direction. Be prepared not to mow in a straight line because it always kind of goes cockeyed for some reason. Uh-oh. So much for teaching me how to do something, right? Let's try it again. Space bar down and okay, so E to get it started, then hold your space bar down. Now, what I like to do because I get so aggravated at where it goes and where it won't go that I do all the big areas and then I come back and finish up with a weed eater because I obviously have not perfected it. As a matter of fact, my 7-year-old grandson had to teach me how to use the lawnmower when I finally worked my way up to getting it. And that is something you have to do. You have to work your way up. Okay, so there is something here it doesn't want to run over. You know what it may be? It may be a gopher hole. Let's look. I think it is. But we must have a little glitch or something. No, no gopher hole. I'm not sure about that then. So, also, if they're still doing it, you work your way up to a larger weed eater as well. Like when you first start out, it's kind of like the painting. You can only weed eat so much, but the more you weed eat, the larger your span is. See? Oh, so we got some little Gerber daisies or something there, and it won't let us weed eat or mow over there. So that's interesting. So, huh. Let's see if we can sell it. Because we really want to put those where we want to put them, right? Okay. Hey, we can. We can at least do that. Okay. All right, let me see if I got those moles taken care of the last time I was here. I think I did, and that was something I talked to you guys about. Okay, so it looks as though I did. So there was a bunch of moles here in the last series, and when you click on them, it'll tell you to press E, and then you're basically trying to scoop them up, and then the mole will scare you and come running out. but you still have to dig the rest of the mounds up. So we're going to go work on the front yard just because it's going to go by a little quicker, and I'll try to mow the rest of that and be ready for some actual landscaping on the next video. But we'll go ahead and get this front yard landscaped. We can do that today. Bear with me while I pull out our handy dandy mower. Hmm. And if you guys find a better way to use this mower, you let me know, because some of you that have been playing video games for a long time may really get it down where I haven't. So I'm going to try not to bore you too much and just try to get this front yard chopped as soon as we can. And we'll start doing some stuff to it. We will chop down these trees and we'll put up some new trees. See, there's those little daisies again, or marigolds, whatever they are. I think they're marigolds. And it just won't let us mow them over. That's strange. I guess because they're an actual flower, they're not a weed, because they are in our vine thing. We might can click on them and move them. I'll try that too. Don't get dizzy. Okay, let's finish this off with the weed here. It's just going to be quicker. So I made a meatball casserole, keto friendly. Husband's getting that out of the oven. Gave me the thumbs up, so I guess it's okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, I certainly don't mean to make you guys dizzy with the way I'm doing this, but I want to get down to some real business here. Alright, we're just going to have to sell these. Oh, that is, I don't know, maybe that's something new that it's doing. I don't get to play this like I used to, so. We are a 2 gaming computer house, but one of them is down, so. I've taken up art, self-taught. And my husband is doing all the gaming these days. I'm just doing this because it really bugs me. So I gotta get me a clean line here, because we will just work on the front. So we're gonna put a fence up probably. And I want to get the area where we would put our fence up done. Okay, looks good. Matter of fact, I think we'll just go ahead and do that now so that we can concentrate on what's outside of the fence and I won't see all that grass back there. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so we're going to go to fences. And let's see, they might have even put something new in here since I've been here last. Not really. But I'm thinking something along wood, because we did the wood on the front. This one I think is going to go quite well. Not that color. Definitely that color. Okay, so use your shift key. Place that booger where you want it. And let's do another one. Now the one thing I don't like is the gate situation. So I'll show you about that. Nope. There we go. We really want this one probably there somewhere, but we're going to need to put a post or another smaller. There we go. I sure hope this is close to her. It may be a little too red. I believe it is. Let's see. Yeah, darn it. I should have checked that better. Okay. So I know what we'll do now. That one's too red. That's pine. That's white. That's the one we chose. Let's try that. Let's go see if it matches the house. That is pretty close, so I think we're going to go with that one. Brazil nut. And I also think this is probably somewhere along where we're going to put our gate. So we'll put that there. And I don't know if we're in line, but it'll be pretty close. Maybe not. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get some fins up. Brazil nut. And I'm sorry, I forget you guys are watching, so I probably shouldn't do all that crazy zooming in and out I do. I'm used to doing it for myself, but yeah, I really don't like it. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Duh. Why didn't y'all tell me? Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna eyeball it. Alright, now, so let's choose a gate, and I'll show you what we have to choose. Now you can just kind of make one out of that. I've done that before. But otherwise, unless they put some new ones up, let me scroll down real quick. Nope. So this is the only gate. Walnut. Lovely. Probably not even going to be. No, it'll have to work. Okay. So, that doesn't look good. You know what? The way I see it, we're just going to have to create a little walkthrough. Okay. So, we will buy another one of those. Let's go back up. And we are going to just kind of bring it out here and turn it as if it is a gate. Okay? So, there we go. Oh, call the fencers back out. Don't pay the invoice. Okay, let's see. Ta-da! Alright, we really don't want this tree here. It's probably nice, but that's not what we're getting paid to do. So we want to do a really good landscape job on this. We're going to get something pretty. Maybe a blooming tree of some sort. Chop, chop, chop. How much wood could a woodchuck chop if a woodchuck could chop wood? Ta-da! Move out of the way! Okay. Also, look at this drab concrete. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do. Sell, 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 sell. We'll think about the driveway. But we know we definitely want to replace this. Okay, so let's go to Paving Slabs. I'm going to scroll through real quick. I want to see if there's anything new that's changed here because so much has since I've been here to the game. And then we'll decide on which pattern we want. Show. In order to maybe not get it too busy because we've got the cedar paneling, we have the bricks. So I'm thinking, let's see if we can match up wood, and let's do a wood deck, the composite decking. Let's try dark walnut. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty close match, I think. Unfortunately, you're going to have to sacrifice one and go ahead and lay it down. That's actually too dark. So, let's go back. I think the beach is going to be too light. Yeah. Although, that may work. Cherry, no. Dark walnut, no. Let's try oak. I think oak's going to be a winner. We'll go ahead and leave that darker edging around it because that'll be a good accent for when we get a little further out with the decking. So to get these to line up to where they look like an even run all the way across, you bring that green in till you don't see that edging anymore. It just kind of blends in a little closer. There you go. And we're probably going to be too wide there. So same here. Now some of you may like to have that and maybe you don't want to do that. That's fine too. That is what's so nice about this game. You can do all those wonderful things that you don't get to do out there in the real world. You experiment with a lot of things. Okay. Oh boy. That is, we just may come back and change that tile, the panels on the front. Okay, let's see here. So we did that. We did it in oak, and you got to pay attention to how your slats are running. So let's go get some smaller ones to fill this in. And oak. Yeah. Let's see. So what's going to end up happening? That's okay. Well, so we're going to have to play with the edges a little. It's more like that. Okay. To do something creative on the side, or maybe bring them all back over this way. I've had to do that before too. Now the wood's not really matching up. Let's see here. Let's try turning it and see if that works. Yeah. And you have to do that sometimes with your stone ones. They'll be going a different direction unless you turn them. Okay. So let's go in there and get some of that narrow stripping and see if that'll work. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. Okay. I don't think we're going to fit another one down there. We'll try it, but I don't think so. Nope. Okay. So, this is what we can do. We can move everything that we have this way. Fiddlesticks. No. Okay, just move it out of the way. There we go. Now let's bring this little buddy back in. Good. Much better. No, put that one out. So it'll be much easier, a cleaner look to do our adjustment on this side over here by the carport, because there's a number of things we could do to make that work. So there we go. Now, I really don't like that contrast between it and the walls, so we're going to go back over to our house side. I wasn't too sure about that stuff anyway when I put it up on there, so let's go see what else we may have in the bag of tricks. Let's go to wall panels. Well, I'm sitting here wasting time. Sometimes you do a lot of waste of money before you find what you want. Shoot. Let's put a couple up. Just see. Now let's step back. Well, that almost works. That works better because of the way the direction the wood's going. We'll go ahead and finish it off with this, and then we'll look at it a while and come back maybe. I could have mixed some brick in there, but I really had to do that because I already put that other stuff. Okay, let's stand back and look at it. Well, I think it's better because the lighter color and that decking, the lighter color that's in there and that decking kind of contrast. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sell off all of this. That'll help us with some of the stuff that we wasted money on. And we're going to pick a nice paver for that part. So, nothing too dramatic because we already got. I think the size I want anyway. Well, don't have a lot here to choose from. Nope. Color's all wrong. So looks like let's go with something like that. Yeah. And what I don't like is where that's start with that. Okay. I really didn't want to do. Let's try this one. So what's happening here is we really can't get that. That'll work. Alright, we'll just go with these for now. We may come back and redo this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it today. Get some flowers down and plants down, maybe it'll look better. Okay. Alright, so we're going to leave that right now like that. Now we still have this little gap over here that we got to do something with. Oops, we didn't want you. So what we could try to do is see about laying a strip of that around. Sometimes you can do that and then tie the two in. But if you don't mold it in there, it's going to look like it's just laying on top, like a major trip hazard. See what I'm saying? Yeah, so that doesn't work. But I'll tell you what sometimes looks nice is to go ahead and put one of these smaller ones over here. Play with that a little bit. What you do on one side, you should do on the other. So, I'm just for now, what we're going to do is we're going to use some stones there. And we'll come back and do something. Stones are a good filler if you ever just get tired of jacking with something. Okay. So, now, once you get to this part, you can do it however you want. I'm going to do it the way I do it. Oh, cool. These are new. Let's see what else they have. We're going to have to use one of those. Okay. What we are going to do is we are going to put a little lining out there. That always dresses it up. I usually like to do two of those. It just gives me something on both sides. Step back, make sure you got them the same height, which I didn't. Still didn't. Pretty close. Okay. Let's go to plants. Let's see how big this is. Okay. So, we'll do some roses down there. Okay, I think right here we'll just do some of these. These always look nice when you're see them outside, offices and whatnot. Sometimes my oops have changed the whole plan that I had going on for a flower bed. I'm going to use these for a border instead. Let's go back. Okay. So we will move these outside for our border. Plant something with a little color in there. And a little bit of height. Now the border is a blooming plant, so we're not going to go crazy. Let's go back and see what'll work. What is this? I wish they would use names that I know, because I just pastel. Let's see what that looks like. Too much orange, but those could work. We'll have to bring our border out a little bit. Let's go back. Red, dark red. That's going to be too dark. We'll try that. That's going to blend in too much with our. Could do white and that color together. Let me stick them here so I can. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring our border out here. As you can see, I didn't give a lot of thought to this. Okay. So I think we're going to alternate the colors. Do that dark. And white. And dark. Because I really like the reds since they don't have a yellow. But I don't want to do all red because of our deck. Now we'll move everything this way because that's just like with the decking. That's where we get short. It's easier to add to the outer edge than the inside. Okay, let's see if we can do one more right there. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll come back and add some more mulch too. Give it a nice finish touch. And sometimes you don't have to get too fussy with the front. I like for it to peep out just a little bit. Okay. That's nice. So now, we're going to use the same flowers, but we need to put something a little taller behind these. So let's go here to our plants and let's see. Let's get something a little decorative. Well, maybe I could get that gold I wanted after all. Let's see. Oh, I chose the wrong big one. That's the one we want. Let's try this one. It's got a little color to it. Okay. And let's dig. Now, if you put this tree in and you don't like it, you can move it or you can sell it. And I've done both. Let's water everything out of principle. Okay. Let's stand back. Oh, yay, I like that. Okay. So let's go back over here. Let's get our flowering plants. And we did put a white one here, so try to keep those even. The red one. There we go. Okay, so now we need something to go in here. Let's try another plant. Let's just see. No. Uh-oh. Are we stuck here for some reason? I know what I'll do. Okay. Okay, so let's walk back out and take a look. Oh, look at that. That's what you like to see. Don't be afraid to play with the color. I was really worried about the dark red that I wanted and the cedar and so forth. And I thought, oh, it's just going to be too much. But we're going to brighten it up. We're going to bring in these shades that pop. And I think you'll see how it all flows and works well together. So let's go ahead and put a little patio furniture. Oh, we might want to buy it. Let's see if we can fit one of these in anywhere over here. I like to even things out, you know. But I don't think we're going to be able to. I really like these lilies. Oh, it makes me happy that they've got them. Happy, happy, happy. Did you ever watch Duck Dynasty? I used to love to watch that show. Okay. So let's stand back here. Sometimes you can stand back here and say, okay, well, if I move that forward, then I could fit that in. And I might could do that, see? Let's see what we can do here. Let's just see if that's going to make enough room for one before we go to too much trouble here. And it's not. Let's see if there's some individuals. So they're selling those like 3 to a bundle. Yeah, so that'll work easier. I could have done that over there. Okay, so let's step these out a minute. We may really have to move this whole flower bed out to do what we want to do here. My mother actually raises these lilies. And they come back every year, and they multiply if you take care of them. They're white. Okay, I love lilies. So probably what has happened is we're going to have to move this out. And then go back. There we go. That as far back as we can take it. I think that'll work like so. Now let's look at it. Beautiful. Okay, I like it. Okay, so we took that big tree out that was over here, so we need to choose another tree. So I think what we're going to do is go back and see what the name of that tree was. Okay, so we're going to go with the larger one, just like it. Same color. Well, it's not the same color. Let's try that. Maybe we're not going to get that same color, so let's probably go Alright, I don't know, what do you think? Okay, let's put some patio furniture on here. Chairs, that's pretty much all we're going to be able to place on it. And it is the front, so we want to go, we just really don't need more wood. We'll do two. Little table in between them. Let's move them around. This is the recess of my chair is going to have a view of the bowl. But hey, okay. Now, let's go back to plants. Let's see if we can set one of these on the table. Ooh, those are huge. I didn't know that. There we go. What do you think? Yay, I love it. All right. We're gonna call that a wrap. That's we need to definitely do more. I think we need to come down here and put something around this tree. Maybe this. Let's try this. Oh, you can't put this stuff very close. Yeah, no, we're gonna put this by the fence. I'll have to look these up and see what they are. I don't know things by their Latin name. They kind of look like an iris, but we know irises aren't yellow. So we will go back. Let's see if our bark's still there. Dark brown. We'll go ahead and so you see what I'm telling you about how flower beds can sometimes be influenced by your boo-boos. Definitely need some more bark. Okay. Well, that was actually a good touch, I think. I don't think it was too much. I see some area back there that needs some bark. Okay. And I think what we'll do before we call it a day is decorations. I do like to use those landscaping lights. So I'll use one of those too. Let's see. Just needs a little something here, don't you think? There we go. I just like this little guy. So we're going to place this little gnome right here just for grins. There we go. Oh, he's got to have a buddy. Alright. Look at there. That is starting to look so homey. One final touch. Now, in order to do this, you can do garden pots if you can find a small enough one. None of these are going to be small enough. So what we want to do is, oh yeah, I wanted to put some of these in too. I forgot about that. Let's just put, turn it on, turn it on, and, oops, definitely know we want to come in here and put one. This is really fun to go back and look at if you're doing the real time. I'm not able to put one exactly in there where I want to put it. Yeah, we know we want one over here somewhere. Oh, what is that? There's got to be some room. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll be enough for now. So you can see those light up later. It'll be really pretty. I don't think we got that one turned on. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, and here. Let's do one there. We'll turn that on in a minute. Okay. So let's go back to the house side, go to decorations, and let's find a nice plant to sit on the table. Something pretty, but not too big. Yeah, I don't really think this is such a succulent house here. Yeah. Gray, gray, green, green. I think we'll just do green. There you go. Now, all those little touches. And the other thing, let's go back to the house side, go to floor, go to rugs, and let's just put us a nice little rug out there. I know that one's too big. This one's pretty cool. There we go. Okay. So there you have it for now. We know next time we want to work on the tree. That needs more, a little something not overly done there, but it does need something. Then we need to work on something out here by the fence, maybe a couple of hedges. But boy, that's looking nice, a lot of color. It doesn't look so flat anymore. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And until I see you next time.